Well, yeah, Lauren, when you look at kind of that big picture out there, you can see that that current track still kind of takes it up through about central Louisiana at this point. If we flip it back over to Max 1, you'll see that our weather system out there, you'll see that again, we are still looking at those winds sustained at 70, gusts at 90. Eventually that will change. We're going to start to weaken a little bit with the wind strength as we continue to progress forward. However, and as you see here, that northwest movement, that I think is the key out there, that it actually has sped up a little bit from earlier runs where it was only crawling at about 3 to 5 miles per hour. So it is starting to pick up a little bit of steam up towards the northwest. Now, I do want to point out that that track could fluctuate east or west, obviously in this path a little bit, but I don't think that's going to change the effects here in the capital area. I think that's still going to be the same. We'll get some gusts maybe in that 30 to possibly mid to upper 50s out there, maybe even possibly getting to 60, but I don't see it much more than that over the next few hours. I think that's kind of tapering off. I was trying to just kind of look at some of the latest model runs out there, and I'm going to jump ahead a little bit if I can. And you'll see that just to give you an idea, we've got here's still the GFS, and this is one of the latest runs out there. And you notice again that that heavy rainfall continues to sit somewhere in that 5 to even 10 mark, all right? So we're talking 10 inches of overall rainfall for a lot of locations at this point. Now, other models are kind of dropping back on this system. You see as we kind of load it up here, they're kind of cutting back on the amount of possible rainfall here. But again, that just shows you where they're thinking that band is going to set up over the next couple hours. You can see because Barry took more of a westward path, well, look at where the heavier rainfall now sits across Acadiana and really from there all the way up into central Louisiana. Now again, that could shift slightly. If we start to see that separation from the center of the storm, well then you could start to see those totals obviously start to add up across the region. That same band that you see the dark yellows and the oranges out there could easily be on top of us, and that's what they've been forecasting for pretty much since that first forecast came out. That when we saw that first run by the European model, that's the one that went like 20 plus inches of rainfall that everybody was kind of concerned about. Well, we still got a little bit of dry air kind of in the mix, kind of keeping that convection from developing on the north side of the system, and it hasn't quite wrapped around yet. As you notice here, kind of getting back to that picture, just show you our Doppler radar, and it hasn't quite yet wrapped around. If I zoom out a little bit here, you'll start to see that again, a lot of those bands are still kind of sitting a little bit south. When you look over here, I'm going to show you, just kind of give you the arrow here and just kind of point it out. You'll see that we've got this rain, again, right here, that concern, that rain band kind of driving in, and you'll see that's right around Vermilion Bay, going across Marsh Island, and then driving up very close to the Abbeville area. And then that could all kind of drift off towards, if it's going to continue in that westward direction, then we'll start to see it drift off into here. That's kind of what our in-house model was showing you, that a lot of that heavier rainfall is now going to be situated in this area because of that heavier rain band starting to circulate around the center of the storm. You can see that circulation sitting just about there, all right? So just a little bit north of Intracoastal City, between there and roughly Abbeville, and a little bit south of the Scott area at this point. Now again, we do have some of those heavier bands out here. I don't want to say, okay, yeah, we may not see the heavy rainfall right now. It's kind of been in that lighter category for most of the area, but you see we've got all this rainfall kind of back in the Gulf of Mexico. That extends way, way out here. There is an unlimited supply, and it's like a conveyor belt. It's going to drag that moisture inland over the next couple hours. Notice also, we've been talking a lot about this over the last few hours, and if you noticed, this started out early this morning around Mobile and even the panhandle of Florida around Pensacola and Destin. Well, Chad, Lauren, you've seen this. It slowly, as Barry continues to move westward, this line starts to drive closer and closer to us. So again, you're going to start to see it fill a little bit more into New Orleans. We're talking the North Shore, Covington, Mandeville, Hammond. You guys are going to start to see some of those bands, and then it's going to start to eventually fill in to Baton Rouge as the system drives a little bit further in a northerly direction before it eventually gets cut off. So obviously we got to see where these couple rain bands set up over the next couple hours, because again, this is a very slow moving storm. Back to you guys.